Hey guys, I'm just going to briefly introduce trigonometric calculus, I guess, so differentiating trigonometric functions. Just going to do a quick video, I think, and I'm just going to show you what I do. So you've got sine. This is the table I always make when I'm differentiating or integrating sine and cos. We can deal with tan. Tan's just tan you'll probably get in a formula booklet, the differential and the integral of tan, but sine and cos, this is the general principle. So when differentiating, you know that sine goes to cos, and then when you differentiate cos, it goes to minus sine. Differentiate again, it'll go to minus cos, and then it'll go back to sine in a weird sort of circle, isn't it? So that's going down, and I always say that's differentiating. And so if you ever want to integrate, it's always the opposite. So if you want to integrate sine, it'll go to minus cos. So as a quick example, I'll do y is 2 sine x. Now if I want to differentiate that, dy by dx, so I know that sine goes to cos, so it's 2 cos x. Now if I wanted to integrate that, so y is the integral of 2 sine x dot dx, then I know that it would go to what did it go to? It will go to minus 2 cos x plus your constant, because there's no limits. So you know that sine's there, so minus cos x. Now it's a bit different if it's like this, if it's y is sine 2x rather than 2 sine x. You'll know from transformations that the graph of y is sine 2x is different to y is 2 sine x, and that's probably a video I'll make in the future about how to transform these graphs from one to another. So y is sine 2x, if you want to differentiate that, dy by dx, you have to bring the coefficient to the front, kind of like a power. So it'd be 2, and then the differential of sine is cos. That stays as a 2x. And then as an integral, dot dx, never forget your dot dx. It won't matter in high school, I don't think it matters in high school, but when you do get to A level, your dx and your constants, very important, or else you'll just drop marks, silly marks you drop. So integrating that, it's the opposite. So instead of the 2 going to the front, you'll divide by 2 instead of sort of multiplying. So you'll have a half. Now sine integrated is minus cos, so it's minus a half cos, and that stays as a 2x and your constant. I think that's all I'll cover this time, and then in a few future videos I'll do quotient rule, product rule, integration by parts, the more complex stuff, and with limits. I think this is the stuff where this is quite alright, but once you start getting limits into it and you start doing integration by parts, that's where it can get pretty tricky. So as long as you've mastered this, you should be okay with the other stuff.